Good morning to one and all. My name is B.srujana from Triple Group of first year. I am here to explain you the causes and effects of ozone layer depletion. I am also going to include topics like what is ozone layer destruction, causes for the depletion of ozone layer, steps taken to prevent ozone layer depletion, effects of ultraviolet radiation that is released by the ozone layer depletion on the humans. In conclusion, let us start our first topic, that is what is the ozone layer. The ozone layer is nothing but a layer or shield present around the earth in between stratosphere and troposphere. It covers entire earth and protects lives on earth by absorbing harmful ultraviolet B radiation from the sun. From the given slide, we can observe that the ozone layer is present in between stratosphere and troposphere and having a width of 11 kilometers from the troposphere and entered stratosphere. The ozone layer filters out and converts ultraviolet light into heat energy. This makes it a higher temperature than other parts of the upper atmosphere. The ozone layer protects us from ultraviolet rays that are released by sun, which causes the greenhouse effect when they are released into the troposphere without filtration by the ozone layer. If the filtered ultraviolet rays by the ozone layer entered into the troposphere, they gives us light and heat energy, which plays an important role in the survival of human beings and living things. In these days, we are affecting the ozone layer for our comforts by releasing pollution and which have pollutants like chlorofluorocarbons, nitric oxide and chlorine. These chlorofluorocarbons are called as prions, and these chlorofluorocarbons are liberated from air conditioners and industries, whereas nitric oxide is liberated from supersonic jet planes and chlorine is liberated due to the eruption of lava. These gases are stable in troposphere but more reactive in stratosphere. When these gases entered into the stratosphere, the ultraviolet light rays split these chlorofluorocarbons and liberate Cl2 gas, which react with O3 molecules and make a hole in the ozone layer. This hole is known as ozone layer depletion. When the ozone depletes in the atmosphere, holes will be formed. Ozone hole or ozone layer depletion implies that there is a significant decrease in the concentration of ozone in a particular region of atmosphere. It means there the O3 molecules rate is decreasing because of reaction with the chlorine gas. Because of these reactions, the ultraviolet light rays enters into the troposphere having more energy without filtration by the ozone layer. We previously discussed that the unfiltered ultraviolet light rays enters into the troposphere causes greenhouse effect. As the ozone layer depletion increases, along with the ozone layer depletion, the greenhouse effect in the troposphere is also increases. By this, the survival of human beings is become a question mark day by day. By this, we have completed the causes for the depletion of ozone layer and the process of depletion of ozone layer. Let us move to the next topic, that is steps taken to prevent the ozone layer depletion. Before going to the topic, let us discuss about the slide given in the screen, that is how the ultraviolet light rays enters into the troposphere without filtration by the ozone layer. When the ozone molecules at a particular space or region decreases, then there will be a hole formed at that region. From the hole, the more energy ultraviolet light rays enters into the troposphere, which causes greenhouse effect. By the ultraviolet light rays enters into the troposphere, the air present in the troposphere subsequently spread these ultraviolet light rays into the whole troposphere. These entered ultraviolet light rays react with the pollutants present in the troposphere like methane, etc. By the reaction with them, the ultraviolet light rays radiates out heat. By this, the earth become more hotter and hotter day by day. Nowadays, the summer is longer and hotter than before. It is an example for the depletion of ozone layer. Already the world has lost its part of ozone layer. Before it going to be expanded, it's our responsibility to stop it there, and following some simple precautions, we can protect or prevent the ozone layer depletion. Let us see some steps to protect or prevent ozone layer depletion. The first step is the depletion of ozone layer should be controlled by reduction and using of chlorofluorocarbons. We know that the chlorofluorocarbons are released by air conditioners and industries. By minimizing the usage of air conditioners, we can reduce the production or releasing of fluorocarbons into the troposphere. By minimizing the industries, we can also reduce the depletion of ozone layer. We can also control it by searching alternatives for each of them. For example, mud pot. Instead of refrigerator, we can use mud pot for the cool water. Instead of air coolers, we can use fans and coolers for the air conditioners. Let us see the slide given. It shows the evolution of the hole in the ozone layer. The hole in the ozone layer starts from 2174 million kilometers and it is increased to 2677 kilometers within a short period of time. Thus we can say the hole is expanding with a rapid speed, so it's our responsibility to protect it. By this we can say that the whole of the ozone layer is increasing with rapid speed, so it's our responsibility to protect it. If we are not going to protect it, we may face some effects like skin diseases, eye diseases, etc. Let us see it detailedly, that the effects of ozone layer depletion. Before going to the topic, let us see some remedial measures or steps taken to prevent the ozone layer depletion. The first one is to promote reduction in the production and consumption of ozone depleting gases. Harmful gases are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. Reduce the usage of production and consumption of those gases, which decreases the ozone layer depletion. Alternative chemicals for chlorofluorocarbons in industries reduces the ozone layer depletion. We know that 80% of depletion is done by the chlorofluorocarbons itself, so reduce the usage of chlorofluorocarbons. Follow Montreal Protocol, which is introduced by the government to the people to reduce or to bring awareness on ozone layer depletion. So follow that Montreal Protocol, you can prevent the ozone layer depletion. Let us move to the next topic, that is effects of ozone layer depletion. We know that the effects of ozone layer depletion can be observed only when the ultraviolet rays enters into the troposphere without filtration. Thus entered light rays mix with the or react with the methane molecules and subsequently spread over the troposphere. When they came contact with eyes or skin, we may face skin and eye diseases. They also increase the temperature. By those, the life of aquatic animals are also affected. The photosynthesis process is also decreasing day by day. We know that decrease in photosynthesis process results in the decrease of food availability. Because of ozone layer depletion, the photosynthesis process is decreased, subsequently decreasing the food availability. To complete the needs of millions of people, they are adding chemicals to the food which produce adequate food for the millions of people. Thus, when we eat those food, we are getting health problems. So try to avoid that situation to you and for the future generations. Eye diseases like eye cataract formation is major disease faced by the humans. Harmful gases are the main cause of ozone layer depletion, so try to avoid those harmful gases. Use alternatives for the chlorofluorocarbon releasing machines or nitric oxide releasing machines. Try not to use those materials which gives out chlorofluorocarbons, nitric oxides, etc. Educate yourself in this topic and try to educate others in this topic. Be aware, join your hand with the government and follow the precautions that the government had taken. Whole world must join hand and spread awareness about the issue of ozone layer depletion and prevent the ozone layer depletion. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. I hope you all understand it. Thank you.